Hello and welcome to the Any% tournament round robin. The first match that we have today is Bruno and Serp, and with me in comms on a last minute's notice is Out.
Hello. And of course, we are really excited today to get the LP Any% tournament started. It's a bit different than 1221, just because we've got the round robin in the pools instead of the double elimination bracket thing. But so this is the first match of that round robin tournament part.
For the people who don't know what the round robin means, it's just the runners are put into 8 pools. The first 2 are 3 people, and pool 3 to 8 are 4 people, and each runner runs against each other runner in the pool. And then I think it's the average run times will be calculated, and top 2 times will advance to top 16. So, and
Yeah, so we're just gonna get R's from our runners, and we will get them counted down and start things out.
I think, yeah. So now it's just switching the file to the unmodded one. And then, yeah. But, before, as it's up already, both runners are doing a kind of different route, because Fruno still goes for the King Station seal, whilst Serp is going for Rafters, and Fruno also does Deepness plus Washroom, and Serp is doing QJ, so at the beginning the runs will be the same, but will differ a bit towards the end.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I can't quite see Serp's version number, but I know Fruno is on 1432. It looks like 1.4 point something.
I think Serp's also on 3.2.
Oh, interesting. Okay. But doing rafters and maybe just avoiding back rolls.
Yeah, definitely. Because back rolls are annoying. But sadly not getting elevator squeeze, which
True.
I like elevator squeeze.
Yeah, elevator squeeze, pretty OP. For swag strats. I hope you can't hear my dryer. I was not expecting to be commentating.
Okay.
Okay, we will count down.
So. And Green, thank you for the raid. Just in time for the start of the race.
Oh yeah, welcome in everybody.
And runners have to go. So, curious to how the runs go.
Yeah.
What will be the big hiccup areas, and
yeah,
what will make the difference?
I mean, we'll probably see, somewhat of the same things. We might see more safety strats around Watcher Nights. Oh, hey, Sylvie, we are live right now on Twitch. We might see some more safety strats around Watcher Nights, because if you recall from the 1221 tournament, we had the nail walk agreement, where if the runners died to Watcher Nights or died somewhere in city, they could use the nail walk walkling storage to get back into Blue Lake without having to shade skip again, so they didn't need to collect any more geo if they were able to get back to their shade, and that is not a thing for this latest patch tournament. So I think we'll probably see more safety strats around Watcher Nights. I think Umu will still, be a big decider, and also THK is always wonderful RNG fest that everyone enjoys. So probably a lot of the same choke points. I think It's interesting, the Spore Shroom route removes a pretty big choke point in QGA, so we'll see Fruno going through Deep Nest.
I think Sport also makes the THK field a bit different and, in my opinion, very entertaining just to not rely on the nail and spell damage, just focus on the healing part. And I think both runners went for RNG softfall and didn't get it.
Yeah,
But,
you love to see it.
well, kind of. If they get it, you love to
Well,
see
I
it.
mean, I love to see people going for the RNG softball, but yeah, I guess you love to see them getting it.
What is the chance of getting that anyway?
I have no idea. Oh yeah, another big difference from 1221 is we don't get free inventory drops. They're a frame perfect trick on the latest patch. So you saw Fruno there going for the inventory drop in the Grezzer room and unfortunately not getting it.
That as well also didn't get it, and now Fruno on the Aspid Arena, and no problems there, that's good.
Nice, with
Because
17 Geo out of the Aspid Arena.
isn't 18 like the maximum?
I think so. So I think they got
Wow.
like most of the Geo that was there.
That's a lot. So meanwhile just on 11, but that's still enough.
True, yeah.
It was fun doing so was just watching the cutscene at the beginning of the game, which is interesting choice, but it doesn't lose any time because timer has not started then.
Oh.
We're slipping off the ledge, but not going for statue pogo and just poking the Vengefly. Good decision. I agree with that.
Yeah, I have trouble with Statue Pogo.
So,
Or maybe
and-
Statue Pogo has trouble with me, you know?
Maybe, but Serb apparently has no trouble with statue pogo.
Yeah, so I think Serp has a small lead. Her King's Pass was a 57 and Fruno had a 59, so I think the lead has widened just a little bit.
I mean,
But
how
not
big it
too
is,
much
we'll
to worry
see.
about in the first split.
See how the Fortnite will behave on Serb. Oh, very nice for Serb, the False Knight.
Ooh, very nice, yeah.
It's from that one backtrip and then just the overjump, which might be messing up the wall break. Missing a hit. So,
That's a bummer.
yeah. So I estimate that VS to be around 350-ish for Fruno, and no idea right now for Surf.
I think
A bit more.
347 for Serp. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah. Never mind, it's a bit above 350. Yeah, 47 is a good guess.
I do not think they're using a load normalizer.
Nope. And Serb casually showing up in chat for a second, just typing skill issue.
Oh, and we have predict time. Very nice.
Very nice predict, thank you. Will there be a sheet as well for, like, I think 121 had one for Baldur's Pit RNG, Umu RNG, and things like
Oh
that?
yeah, I think Noodles was keeping track of a lot of the run stats.
Okay.
Um,
On the topic of Baldur's, let's pray for good Baldur RNG today.
yeah, and so on latest patch we have not one but 2 Baldur RNG points here in the early game. Ooh, nice first bit for Fruno.
Love to see it. And Serb now on there as well.
Yeah, but we will
One.
have to... oh no. Okay, third spit.
Yeah, that's bit
Not
is
too
fine,
bad.
but
We're gonna have to deal with another Baldur here, heading into Green Path.
surely it will be fine. And yeah, what Malik said in chat, VS does split at a different time on latest patch. I think on at the end of it on latest patch and as on pickup on 1221.
Yeah.
Bruno with nice RNG in the Grosser room for all the enemies in my opinion, just having them on the way.
Yeah,
Same for
so
Serp, so
the left side climb is more consistent in the Grezza room on latest patch because you have to get 9 hits for full soul going into this second Balder.
we're now on a first and third split, whilst Serp had a second split after the border closed for a second, which still decent. And green path entry was, I think, roughly 5 seconds difference. So, let's see how the green path goes for both of the runners and how they handle the first 4-power boss fight in quotation marks. It's Hornet.
Yeah, green path can be like, you know, you think, oh, it's early game, it's fine, it should be pretty straightforward, but I feel like it can be deceivingly hard, and it's easy to take damage in random places and then get to Hornet, and you know you're on 2 HP and panicking. So
Failing the fireball skip like Fruno just did, also
Yeah.
not nice to do.
Yep.
But
It's a
getting
tricky
the backup
split.
on this Squid Pogo, Mosquito Pogo, I forgot the name, and
Eric.
going above? Okay,
The squid.
interesting. So apparently no issues for the fireball skips, and either Fruno just slipped off or is not even attempting the second one. And
Yeah.
just going for a dude
Oh,
pogo, and that's a lot. So missing fireball 8 seconds and then having to go around, that is...
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a bummer. I think if you're going just for the dude pogo, bestie bounce, whatever you want to call it, you get a better setup if you just don't go for that second fireball skip. Oh, nice. I haven't seen that style of double before, but...
I think Serbs failed the double sadly, but now on VFK, and yeah, no
nice
issues on
quick
VFK.
kill. Very solid. I think we'll see Fruno do Vengefly King as well.
I mean, it is faster on... sadly getting it. It is faster on latest patches compared to 1.2.1 because of fixed spawns. So,
Love those
according to my
fixed
knowledge,
spawns.
please correct me if I'm wrong. Ends up now entering Hornet and hoping for a good pattern. Very jumpy Hornet for Serb.
Yeah.
Not... I mean, close jump is nice, the far jump, yep. Now... basically starting when Serb just finished, but nice doubles for Fruno. And, yeah, so...
Nice, okay. No Hornet deaths. That I feel like that's a good omen for the rest of the match.
Yeah, Hornet Death... It's... Do people usually continue after a Hornet Death, or do they just immediately? Because I don't think I've ever seen a Hornet Death in a race before.
Oh, we had some Hornet deaths in the 1-2-2-1 tourney. It is unfortunate. Everybody kept going though, which, you know, I think is pretty admirable because that is a tough early death to take. It is a long walk back to Hornet. You know, it's it's super rough.
And according to Pika, there's a 32 second difference between the cloak pickup.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, Fruna had certainly a few issues there, and so with a beautiful fungal drop. And
very nice. Oh, I don't know what Epo goes. I know Fruno does a 1 fireball.
Let's go.
I would guess Serp does some kind of 1 fireball as well.
I'm curious to see if they do the same if they go for 1. Yeah, Fruno definitely going for 1 fireball soul collection.
Maybe
So
Serp
maybe
does
just
3 fireball then.
Backup soul, or just backup soul as well if you fail it the first time. We'll see in the next few seconds, which...
Yeah.
I was curious to see how many different setups there are for 1 fireball Pogo.
Oh, Okay,
That
nice
is
one
one
fireball.
I have not seen before.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that either.
And now hard falling. Now Fruno also on the E-Pogo.
Oh, oh no.
No!
You don't want to get exploded. Ooh, and Serp
And-
missing Mantis Pogo as well.
Annoying, but it happens.
Oh.
But going for the backup, and Fruno going on to Mantis Safari. Oh no!
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, nice backup from Serp on that Mantis Pogo, but
Yeah.
yeah, I guess maybe Serp was just collecting backup soul for a situation like that.
Yeah. But also good to see both runners already have way more geo than needed for Shaman Stone. So.
True.
So I believe in the curse of having too much geo, because having too much geo just curses the run. But
Is that true?
for me it is, yes. Fruno is sadly also
Oh,
missing
nice,
that.
okay.
Ooh,
Nice
parry.
little shortcut there. And we'll see Serp start heading to Gruzmother, which is, I guess, our 4th official boss, technically, in the run.
Yeah, VFK is a boss, right?
Yeah,
And tracking does
technically.
count as a boss. And Fruno now also quitting out, and Claw actually lowering the difference, the delta between the runners.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, Seb did spend a lot of time on trying the Mantis Pogo backup before going to the second backup,
Yeah, that's true.
and yeah, now heading into the Gruzzer room.
Yeah, so
Gruzmother
we're
room.
looking to collect 6 hits of soul here to set up the Gruzmother quick kill, which is 3 nail cancels and then 6 nail hits.
Let's see how the cleanup will be, because cleanup either can be a very good cleanup, just 2 fireballs, or you have to chase the Gruzzers around the arena.
Yeah.
We're now
Praying
also
for good
closing in.
cleanup. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
pretty nice. That's not the worst cleanup I've ever seen. That was pretty
Definitely. And now benching Bind Shaman and then preparing for the next skip in the run.
solid. So if you're unfamiliar with any percent, Shaman Stone is the only... Well, I guess if you're unfamiliar with Hollow Knight speedrunning in general, in a lot of runs, Shaman Stone is the only charm we pick up because spell damage is pretty OP, so... our Fireball with Shaman Stone will be the main damage output for the run.
One unlucky with Gruzmother just flying up and not staying on the ground. Well, yeah. Serp now dying and preparing the shade skip. Also, nice cleanup for Fruno.
Yeah, nice cleanup from Fruno as well.
For the people unfamiliar, the shade skip allows you to now just poke off to the shade and reach a blue lake a bit earlier than you.
Ooh.
Oh, unfortunate fireball. But still managed to get to blue lake a bit earlier than intended. And yeah, so we now just have the blue lake
Dashing through
dash
the
fast
blue
and
lake.
Serp. Yeah.
No wall
I mean, it's
storage.
nice.
Do you
Walking
enjoy
storage is
dashing through Blue Lake?
Yes. It's calming.
Oh, I feel like I have to really focus to get through Blue Lake quickly.
But no.
Fruno going for the shade skip here.
Yeah. Did they use the same setup? A bit of a different setup on Fruno's side, but Fruno lucky with no
No fireball.
yes. Well, it's Serp now heading into the Dreamer sequence, which does a lot of tech smashing and then Dreamplats.
Dreamplats. My nemesis.
Do you fall on Dreamplats?
No, but I do them very slowly. Well, I mean,
Fast
you know, we
triggers.
all fall sometimes, right? Right, chat?
Mhm.
We all fall down. Then you gotta get back up.
Beautiful dream dash from Serp on the
Nice, yeah,
invisible
very-
platform.
Very clean.
Yeah. Now just dashing through the Dreamplats a bit wobbly on the second segment, but otherwise not just clean pickup whilst Fruno enters the dream sequence as well. And will Serp get Seer Skip? Because according to some people, Seer Skip is a myth. Because Seer Skip is a bit more difficult on data dispatches than it is on Beautiful for Serp.
Nice.
On 1-2-1, and you have to kind of time your dashes very quickly after after you close your start menu for the early control. Also nice streamplats from Fruno so far.
Very clean. Let's go, Fruno.
And I think we see the next set in a few seconds, so... Ooh, nice pogo.
Yeah.
Serp currently with a decent lead on Fruno, I would say, but that still can change in the next few segments because Watcher Knights are a thing.
They are a thing indeed. So yeah, we'll see Serp here collecting this relic. Our main geosource in the run is relics that we sell to Lem. So, and that is
wow.
going to be a bit of the difference in routing as well. Ooh, okay, this is not super great here for Serp.
No.
Down to 2
Healing
HP already.
Yeah, but also just pointing out the delta right now is a bit bigger than I expected, with all Serp almost being a minute ahead of Fruno at Dream Nail pickup.
Yeah, some good heals here. I think we might see Serp bench in Spire, but I'm not sure, because benching in Spire before, so we don't get, or I'm getting ahead of myself here, but nice gorgeous husk from Serp.
I think I mentioned before, Fruno will pick up the King Station.
Yes, so Fruno
Yes.
gets a safety bench there in King Station because of not doing rafters.
Well, they could bench there, but they could also just head also
that's true.
to go to Watchers.
Yeah, so heading into Spire here, the bench, if you bench before the Great Husk Sentry, it might mess up your cycle. So it looks like Serp's going straight, oh, okay, straight for the bench. Bench cycle.
Very good, very good.
Any bench cycle enjoyers in chat?
Bench cycle is actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Could be a lot
getting
worse.
it.
So this Great Husk Sentry is rude, very mean, very bully. This guy does 2 damage, which is just, you know, if you're coming in here on 3 or 4 HP, you're
You
could
have to be
spell
careful.
trouble for you.
Oh, on the topic of careful, Serp
Yeah,
being on 1
yeah.
HP now, and curious setup in my opinion.
Oof, yeah,
Wow.
that was interesting. A very like pogo forward strat. You can always quit back. Ooh, well, you can die. Or you can quit back out to the Spire bench after you hit the lever that she was going for.
He benched. She benched.
Yeah, great thing
Oof.
to have benched. Also, Fruno hitting that lever there now in this split, because they'll be going down to Lem after Watcher Knights from the right side.
Yeah, and Bruno doing right side climb in the Spire, whilst Serp did the left side also.
Yeah, I
Always
think,
interesting.
I mean, left side is going to be faster, but you don't need to worry about the cycle as much if you're going to take the bench. The cycle before you bench, I mean.
Yeah. Now, Serp starting Watchers. And also interesting, the Rava claimed hit point on both screens, and Fruno also now 1 hit. Did Fruno bench?
Yes, Fruno benched in Spire, and Fruno quitting out here to get back to 5 HP before continuing, which I think is wise.
Yeah. Also.
Although I would have maybe tried to continue through to the next lever before quitting out,
Yeah.
but yeah. Serp taking care
apparently-
of the first Watcher, very nice.
Yeah, and with a rude first Watcher in my opinion, seeing how long it took to, because the second one was spawning in right as the first one died. Which I blame that on the Watcher being annoying and just jumping a lot and rolling a lot. And since both of them are on 1-4-3-2, they luckily don't have to deal with the annoying back rolls.
Yeah, very
Interesting
true.
for Bruno. Oh yeah, of course you hit the lever there, even because you benched.
Oh,
That makes-
okay. So actually, I think Fruno's strategy of quitting out after the first lever was nice, because then they came in to Spire with some soul. So
yeah, that is-
ignore what I said earlier. I think that was a good call.
Yeah, and now both on Watcher Knights, and while Serp is almost done with the last pair, I assume, Bruno now starting the
Yes.
first one. You just see a lot of bounces on both sides and a lot of rolls, which
Yeah.
I don't want to see those. It's, yeah, no chance to gather soul, no chance to deal damage.
Oh, and our
Just-
timers are about even now. I didn't notice that.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, but-
GG Cert.
Yeah, wow. They...
Oh, okay. You got this,
Is
Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, 2 HP should be fine.
Should be fine. Clap, please.
I think I cursed it. Sorry.
Okay, nice heals from Fruno. You
Kinda-
gotta, you know, that's if you're just starting out, you gotta learn where you can heal in the Watcher's fight. That's pretty valuable
No.
knowledge. Well, the timer doesn't consider the different rounds, but it's
Yeah.
at this point we don't have much of a difference.
I mean, the difference so far is...
Yeah, I mean for sure. I think overall,
minutes?
we know that Rafters is gonna be a faster strat, and then
Yeah.
Spore Shroom is slightly less optimal, but you can still do pretty well with Spore Shroom.
Oh, look back on 1, oh no.
Okay.
And
got it,
hitting back to
Bruno.
2, just in case.
You got it.
Well, it's Serp now. In the last part of the Dreamer pickup.
Oh, Bruno.
Oh god. This is fine.
Okay.
Oh god. But, to be fair,
everything's
it's an
fine.
annoying pattern
Everything,
right now that
okay,
we see
okay,
on
okay,
Bruno's
okay,
side.
okay. Everything's
And
fine.
one Watcher
Everything's
that's-
fine and good and fine and great. Come on, Fruno.
The Watcher must be dead soon, right?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Whew.
okay. Good, Bruno just giving everyone a slight heart attack.
Yep.
Agreeing with Shelby in chat. And Serp now leaving the Spire and...
Yeah, picking up
What?
Geo and the relic. Nice inventory drop there.
Well...
Whew.
yes. Third time's the charm.
Third time is the charm. Oh,
Oh no, oh no.
okay.
Bruno missing a jump there.
Yeah, that's the worrying part there, is dying on the elevator. That's what I'm always afraid of. Coming out
Yeah.
of Watchers.
I mean, if you're at the very top, then it's... You shouldn't die to the elevator. And the
Easy
bottom, if
to
you...
fall.
Yeah. But... Curious if Sep will go for left side, the more consistent rafter skip, or for right side, which is a bit faster, but not as consistent on latest patch.
Yeah, so we see Serp hitting that lever that Fruno hit before the fight now, and then she'll go around through the big rafters room, pick up that relic, and then sell the Lem. And we'll see Fruno gather the Watcher's Geo and the relic after the fight, and then head directly to Lem, because they picked up the relic earlier. Oh, right side rafters, or left side, sorry.
Yeah, but
Can't-
for a
I
second,
can
it
tell
looked like
my
she
right
was
from my
doing, or was going for right side.
Yeah, it looks
With the
like she
pogo on
may
the-
have been, and then
Decided against
fell
it, but
down, maybe.
Definitely clean rafter skip.
Oh,
and
Serp
now
goes
also
for right, okay.
heading to Lem.
Yeah, but very clean left side from Serp. Still saves quite a bit of time.
Definitely. And then it's just a trek back to city to back to King Station. And after King Station, we see my favorite part of the run, Crystal Peak.
Oh, interesting. Is that your favorite part to watch or to do?
To do
Oh, okay.
and watch. It's always interesting.
I feel like it's probably fun if you're good at it, but
But
I need to work on my peak. Leaves some things to be desired. I'll say that.
the topic of the favorites, what did they put as their favorites in one of the questionnaires? So Fruna apparently really likes the THK split.
Oh, interesting.
I mean,
Peak
it's
enjoyer.
always nice. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always nice to just get to THK and knowing that you are at the end of the run, so
Yeah, and you just get to win.
And Serb just putting there, yes. So maybe not, Serb's favorite. topic. Oh, she loves all of the splits.
That's true. Maybe just the whole run is Serb's favorite.
Question, who likes to watch her splits?
So we have a question in chat. What actually triggers Lem to go to the fountain? So Lem will go to the fountain when you pick up your first dreamer. So that's why after the Watchers fight, after we've picked up Lurian, Lem is chilling at the fountain. We have to tell Lem to go back to his little shop. I don't know if this is controversial, but I don't like Lem very much.
Well,
I know. Lem didn't do anything to me. Well, maybe it's because my favorite charm is Defender's Crest, and Lem won't talk to you when you're stinky, so I'm always in rando annoyed when I go to talk to Lem, and Lem won't talk to me because I'm stinky. Oop, okay. A little bit of a tough infected Vengefly room here from Serp. Oh.
I mean,
okay.
It's
making it through.
Every NA% runner loves that room. It's the best room out there.
Favorite room.
And yeah, no, it's the worst. Fruno with a nice
very wise
fire bell at King Station.
Nice.
And I don't know if Serp went for the impossible jump, but Fruno sadly skipped it.
Serp did not get the impossible jump.
Oh. But now for peaks. Will we see Porg eggs?
Ooh,
it's not consistent
I hope
on.
So. Oh.
Serp is going for Porg eggs, and
Yo!
I get it. Very beautiful.
Excellent.
And now Fruno also buying the lantern and heading into peak as well.
Oh yeah, so lantern is the way that we get into Crystal Peak. So you either need dive or lantern, and it is quicker to gather relics and purchase the lantern than it is to go to Soul Sanctum and pick up dive. So we do that in the any % run, and that's mainly what we need the Geo for, other than stag stations.
Yeah, we need the 50 June for the toll at the to get into peaks, and then it's just a bit more for stacks. So Fruno also sadly getting hit in the infected crossroads room.
Pretty clean overall, though.
Yeah. And Serp with a in itself clean peak, except for a bit of struggle in the where you usually do dog cycle. And where is Fruno going?
I think that was a whoopsie.
Ah, okay.
I think they fell down. Oh, nice little fireball stall there.
Ooh.
Oh no. Luckily the cycle doesn't start. I don't know if she touched the conveyor, but the cycle doesn't start till you touch the conveyor, so this could still be on cycle. Oh.
Okay,
yeah. Okay, let's go.
Very nice. No Schlebby cycle.
No Schlebby cycles here. Okay,
Fruno also going for it, but
Pog
missing it because
maybe it's time to go around Fruno. Oh no. Okay. We got it.
It's
We're gaming.
Principle.
We got it. We're gaming. We got it.
I like how the miner just keeps moving with Fruno every time, which is very annoying.
Killing the miner for revenge.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And in the meantime, Serp picked up C-Dash, which is our way into 4 Canyon 2 Monomon. Yes, the conveyor is what triggers the laser cycle. So. But. Okay, no.
Switching over to Serp's audio.
Yeah.
Oh.
No Dreamnail drop, okay.
No! That's such a swag strat, though.
True. And Fruno now also on the last parts, just moving through the next few rooms and then picking up C-Dash as well. But
we will see a little acid skip here from Serp to get into Fog Canyon. Very clean.
No problems there. Oh, will we see Trinomi drop?
I think we're seeing it.
No problem.
Yeah, let's go.
And a cheeky up slash on the Oma. And C-Dash glitch, no! Okay, but Fruno now also doing damage cycle and having no issues there. Not, I don't think Fruno got hit by the spikes.
We have Serp benching before Umu.
I know that.
This makes sense.
It makes sense.
In a tournament setting, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
it's a long walk from Dirtmouth.
Yeah,
It's not as long of a walk as like Green Path or if you die in Den later, but it's
or City.
pretty it's a pretty long walk.
Yeah. But will we see a nice 2-cycle, or will Umu be Umu?
Umu is always Umu, so I don't know, but we've seen some gaming here today, so I'm hopeful for a 2-cycle. Bruno also making their way to archives now.
Very good. And the question in chat I don't know the answer to, because someone is asking if Dreamlight drop is more consistent than inventory drop. Oh no!
Ooh.
I think that was extra and then dunking into the acid.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Umu being Umu.
According to FF, it's around the same. I mean, this does give Frodo kind of a chance to catch back up, and dunking as well. Anyways, getting it on the run back.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wasting a fireball there, but I think it should.
Oh.
Oh god, will the damage pay off? Hopefully not needed, and I think
Okay,
mostly
nice heal.
Trend homie drop.
Also,
on,
Serp
the
did
side.
take the bench. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh god. First it was Fruno having us on the rope, and 4-cycle, no!
Okay, Fruno also
least-
benching here. So you see why, yeah, this is why we bench. You see why the bench
Exactly.
is a good idea.
I'd say you rarely die to Umu, but when you die to Umu,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just the worst.
Yep.
And if you didn't take the bench, then you just... Please.
Oh my gosh,
No!
Umu. Please, Umu.
Did Seb really have that?
I don't
That
know.
much damage output on the first cycle?
I think because of the extra and the dunk, Serp didn't get
Wow.
the full damage rotation in on the first one.
Fifth cycle and an X. Oh no.
And
an
then she's
extra
had a
and
lot of
long
heal.
attack as well.
Yeah, she's healed at least 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
Please. Okay. Okay.
Finally gone.
GG Umu.
Up.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely a big catch-up chance for Fruno.
Yeah.
And after the split, the big crowd divisions will appear, with Fruno heading to deepness through fungal, whilst Serp just does QGA, which they were practicing before the run.
Goodness.
That's why I missed the first damage rotation on Fruno's side, but I don't think no 2-cycle for Fruno. Umu being Umu, it's just. I agree this should be a 3-cycle build, but I also it would be a 3-cycle for Serp, so don't trust me on Umu.
It feels like you should maybe figure out Umu a little bit more before your tourney match, Clap.
I mean, I know how to do Umu myself.
Okay.
Apparently I don't.
Describing
when I watch
Umu to other people.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Fruno taking some dunks here. One of them looked intentional. One of them looked maybe not intentional.
I think also now on the 4th cycle.
Oh.
No!
Ooh.
I think I jinxed it on both sides. Was it? That was the 4th damage rotation, or was it the 3rd one?
I don't know. I can't count.
Yeah, me neither. I mean,
Okay, there we
okay.
go. GG, Fruno.
Okay, it was,
Okay.
it was and
Now
one
just
nailed it, I think
don't
it's
dunk
just
in
off.
the acid, you know?
But
Serp
for
gathering
now,
some
takes one.
soul also on her way out to QGA and taking the bench again. This is 5 cycles. Okay, well, at least it's GG.
Wow.
Still alive, exactly. You love to see it.
That's the most important thing. I mean, the soul is important for 2 things. One, if you fail QJ a lot, you need the heals. And if you don't have to worry about gathering soul in Queen's Garden for Petra Arena, which is also a bit more annoying than on 1-2-2-1, because Petra
Very
said,
true.
a bit more health for some reason.
Yeah. Team Cherry
On
was
the
like,
topic of bonking.
let's add some more health to these enemies that everyone loves.
Mm-hmm.
The Petras. Nice.
Okay. Getting it now after, I think, dunking
I think that was 3 dunks,
twice?
maybe?
Yeah. I didn't notice it before. Sub also with a 250 FPS frame cap.
Mm.
Now. So, the data currently being 1 minute 45. Wow. I'm curious if any of the two runners are, sadly bonking, are on PB pace. Maybe not with the 5 cycle, but good Petra Arena on
Okay,
Sub's
pretty
side.
clean, yeah, Petra Arena. We don't have a faulty hazard warp there also, so on LP you gotta go all the way around to hit this lever.
Yeah. Sub still has that whopping though. Unintentional, but... And Frodo missing left side. Sad to Mr.
okay.
Pogo. And just damage tanking.
But
I
yeah,
don't know if you need any soul. I'm not familiar with Deepness Shroud, so...
so I think you still, like, you can kind of avoid most enemies in Deep Nest route. But I think you still want to be like conscious of soul gathering because you do end up in Den afterwards. So
Yeah. Decent drop on third side, but sadly hard falling. Now just Deepness time, which Deepness is a short track, but it is still Deepness.
it is still Deep Nest, true. Yeah, so we see Fruno headed here to pick up Spore Shroom, which on the patch 1432, for some reason, THK has a lot of hitboxes, and if you use Spore Shroom in the fight, it hits all of them, all like at the same time. So you can do a lot of damage to
wow.
THK by healing with Spore Shroom. So it's a pretty cool strat to see, but so that's why Fruno is picking up Spore Shroom here, and then we'll continue through Deep Nest.
And Sub now entering Beast Zen, and will we see Devout Skip, which it is possible on 1432, and RNG Devout Skip is always possible, but will we see the proper one?
I'm excited to find out.
I think this is my first time watching the Deepness route.
If you've ever watched any Steel Soul any percent, I think they take this route as well. But they do it to pick up Tram Pass because they can't Shade Skip in a Steel Soul run. Ooh, okay, Serp going for Devout Skip. They're
And
missing
quitting
it.
out, but...
Yeah. Any Den quit out enjoyers in the chat?
Exertism here, they did that twice today. Skimmed. I agree with Chris on that, but second time.
Second try.
No.
Third try.
Third time's the charm.
Oh no.
Still being devout and just annoying, in my opinion. Wait. Very interesting. Predict Simon pinging the race. And there's RNG Devout Skip.
Ooh.
No, there's not RNG Devout Skip.
Predict with the Insta Simo. This is
Why
your
not? Okay.
fault, Predict.
Yeah. That sub failed this many times is your fault, Blake. And not the Devout. But Bruno, I think, also now closing in onto Beast Zen.
This is the point where you will recognize where you are in Deep Nest if you do the QGA route, this last room here. And Serp making her way through Den, taking some wise heals, in my opinion.
I mean, you need 2 health entering the last Devout.
Yeah,
so.
But you gotta make it to the last Devout.
Drop rescued. Let's go. Thank you, sir. Love you.
Oh, one more hit of soul. Come on. Open up, open up. Oh, that devout is so
I know.
rude.
I mean, it is fine. And Fruno now on the trap bench. Well, it's Sep just finishing up.
Nice.
Love to see the kill, and having enough Geo as well, also important to keep track of that. Because, I mean, you can get a bit of backup Geo by breaking the Hera, but you prefer, of course, having the Geo.
Yeah, definitely. And Fruno is going to end up with I think one more Geo than they need. Ooh, okay.
I think it's the exact amount you need. And
Oh, is it 43 or 44?
I think you get 43.
Oh, Fruno, you need that Geo.
Oh, no, they don't necessarily need it. They still have the second devout.
I guess so. Yeah, that's true.
But it is a fair crit on 1
Yeah.
HP, so...
Yeah, very true. I don't know. I would have gone and maybe opened the shortcut before. Oh, I guess the devout, because it's not a bench, so the devout doesn't respawn.
That is good. Oh, true, that it is not a bad.
Huh. I thought that it
That's
did,
it.
but maybe that's a patch difference, if anyone knows. Yeah, they do need all of the Geo. Yeah, but I guess the second devout will be enough.
Yeah, it should be. And maybe we'll see just a kill on one of these tiny spiders. That one Fro just got hit by, in my opinion, being the worst, cause I'm on THP at that point a lot, and it can just combo you into the spikes. So Bruno also now just farming above the devout, sadly getting hit,
that
but
devout pogo always scares me.
yeah. One hit short, but it should be fine. And Zerp now heading to Black Egg Temple. We could see the spell. Ooh, okay.
Nice. Okay, yeah, exact amount of Geo needed. Very nice. It responds whatever you do. Thank you, sir.
Excellent.
So Fruno collecting the last streamer here, and we have Serp heading into the final fight of the run, the Hollow Knight.
Also wonder if it's a 1-2-1 on later patches. The Devout in front of Hera does not respawn, which is why they don't have to go around the right side. It's also very interesting that they kind of removed that. Will THK be nice, or will we see Parry Knight?
I don't want to say anything.
I already cursed it by now.
We will see what happens.
Yeah, but we're also now on the way to leave Beast and heading to the final fight as well, with roughly a 2-minute difference between the runners. And equipping a Bosch room now.
Very nice.
No overcharge.
Yeah, so we'll see quite a different THK fight from Fruno. Definitely very cool to watch if you haven't seen the Sporshroom before.
Definitely. And THK, I haven't seen many parries yet. A lot of dashes and just the triple slash.
Yeah.
And Sub going for the first heal, I think, which, I mean, better safe than sorry, so.
Yeah, I think in a race setting, you're gonna take those heals. I don't know, unless you're, you know, left
And there
or
was
skate.
Yeah, fair. And now, Sub passed the first scream while Fruno is dropping into Crossroads. Yeah. So
there
far,
are your parries.
Parry.
Ooh.
Yep, double parry.
Oh, come
triple
on.
parry. THK. Stop. Yeah. I think.
Okay, self-stab.
Yeah. I think Zerp sadly not being on PB pace, if I see it right, because they have unverified a 37, not a 44.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, it's...
The restreamer did not do their homework.
I mean... 7 back, it's not, but... It is? Maybe, I'm not too sure how long the last phases take, depending on if Zerp gets a stream skip and how far they are into the third phase. And
Just
missing
the scream skip, yeah.
Yeah. This could be close for 37. I don't know how long the absorbing takes. I think, though, it's just slightly above PB.
Yeah.
Oh?
Okay, GG.
we will learn, and we're also now seeing this washroom threads on from the side, which you just see THK glowing yellow the entire time, which is very interesting.
Yeah, so you'll see Fruno damage tanking and then healing, and so we're hoping that THK kind of either attacks into that Spore Shroom cloud, not like that, THK,
I see.
or
And-
stands in the cloud, and parries are fine because we're just healing, and we're gonna hope that Fruno does not die.
GG, sir. Congrats on the win in the first race.
Yeah, GG, sir. Oh, so this part of the tournament is a round robin, so there are pools of 3 to 4 players, and each player will play every other player in their pool. And oh, need some soul.
Probably not noticing that they were low on soul. But also,
Okay, here's the scream.
we will. Yeah, this should be very interesting. Just yeah, and yeah, we have the next kill. So GG to both of the runners. Sadly, bit of an unlucky start for Fruno, and then Umu being Umu for both of them. It was.
Umu being Umu indeed. I will see if we can get the runners in here for interviews.
Yeah. Oh, just barely not the sub 44 on Fruno's side. 42. I can read.
42 flat though. I mean, to be, about 2 minutes over your PB, I feel like that's not, it feels bad, like as a runner, obviously, but I think, like consistency wise, I think that's a pretty solid run. Okay, I'm gonna pull the runners in here.
Yeah. That's one.
Hello, hello. GG.
GG's.
GG's.
How is everyone feeling? Congrats, Serp, the first race of the LP any percent tourney.
It was so bad.
It looked fine most of the time, and then there was Umu, but Umu was annoying for both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life cycle.
Yep. That's
I don't know.
Didn't die though. Only died the one intended time.
I mean,
Yo,
that's
GG,
good.
this. Woo.
Yeah. And your watchers, Fruno, definitely gave us a few heart attacks, but I thought you had some good heals in there, and most importantly, you were alive. So I think that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
covered for.
also golded Dreamnail and Lantern. So
Nice. You love to
Congrats.
see it. Yeah, Serp, you were, as I understand, on a PB pace for a bit of the run.
Anything that doesn't die and anything that doesn't lose 50 seconds to Epogo and die in Crystal Peak should be a PB pace, honestly.
Nice. So very winnable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in theory.
I mean, the Devout was also not the nicest to you on the Devout skips. So.
Very true, very true.
Yeah. But I blame skill issue. I have no clue how to do it. I just like a walk into it, or I don't even remember what I do. I just try to do stuff like /walk into it, try to go over it, and then fail at going over it. Usually.
Yeah, I mean, I
The
think
temple's
the
there.
devout was pretty rude. But yeah, what do you, I'm curious if there are things, this is the first match of your pool, so if there are things you are thinking about focusing on going into your next matches and the rest of the tournament, practice-wise.
Everything.
my next match is in 7 hours
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh,
against Axel.
Oh, okay. So maybe just resting your hands.
7-hour Hollow Knight marathon.
Yeah.
How did you like my den quit out?
Well, at first I thought you needed the Geo. I mean, you could have
No.
taken the Geo, but I maybe would have gone around and opened the shortcut and then quit out. But I mean, being on 1 HP, you never know what's gonna happen. So.
No, the devout doesn't
Regardless.
respawn if you quit out.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, that part I did not know. So that was my pre that knowledge
Mhm.
reaction to it.
Now you know.
But now I know. Yeah. I run so much any percent. I'm very any percent. Much running.
Hey, you had an any % arc
A small one, yeah.
about the size of mine then.
Serp, anything for your future matches that you're gonna take from this race with you?
Somehow learn Umu. Somehow. And then
Impossible.
It is impossible. Umo is just... You are at the mercy of the jellyfish.
Truly, yeah.
oh, honestly, probably just do more runs to get more used to the run and stuff. So it's more muscle memory.
Muscle memory
just-
is good, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what else kinda. Because like there are so many problem spots and like big things that I'm gonna have to spend lots of energy to like actually learn and get okay at.
Mm-hmm.
So also not try to like avoid losing a full minute over City and Chandelier and Watcher Knights. That would be really nice.
That was an unfortunate death, but luckily you did take the bench, so...
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah,
were
I
some good
died.
benches in there.
Yep. Having a very rude GHS and then
Yeah.
jump.
That was awful. I don't even understand. Like,
Yeah, I think the tourney will be, great for getting those no resets in, and maybe you'll be surprised with the consistency that comes along. But yeah, any final thoughts from anyone? Were there any questions in chat for the runners?
Thank you two for going to Porgags. Love to see it on
Oh,
current
true.
patch.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I got
good
bullied.
content. Yeah, you did get a little
you
bullied.
were so close, Bruno. What the heck?
Was.
It's
Also
like the one
trans
thing I didn't
contact.
practice before the race.
Oh no.
I mean, it's a bit RNG dependent on how the miner moves, but yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it sure does. Cool. Well, I think we will wrap it up there. But definitely, if you're interested in seeing more any % tourney content, make sure to follow. As Fruno mentioned, there is a match later today. We also have matches for the Rando tournament ongoing as well. So lots of content coming up on the Hollow Knight community page. Thanks to our racers. Thanks, Clap, for the comms.
Thanks for hopping in last minute for comms and not only the restream.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Thank you, Restream.
Yay.
Oh yeah, true. Thank you.
Well, GG everybody.
GG.
We'll see you next time.
Yippee.
Bye.